eBaum's World Live.
What?
I said eBaum's World Live.
What? Drop it.
Should have dropped that shit.
Drop that
I'm
hot
about to
track.
Drop it.
eBaum's World! eBaum's World! These silly motherfuckers out here, we making fun of everybody.
Goofy in these streets.
It's going global.
All right, y'all. Sorry about this. Okay, so back with another episode, eBaum's World Live, coming at you live and direct, eBaum's World Headquarters, SFCA. We got a new big screen. Who else do we got?
We have Ramble Cron.
Amity Island.
And no UCM this week. He's puking out of his face and his butt.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that'll happen when you eat garbage food.
Or drink too much.
Amity Island coming in hot today.
The answer is correct. So what's up, guys? What are we going to start with this week?
Well, hopefully you guys had a good weekend, enjoyed 420. That's standard.
Right.
That's standard.
That was old news, man. No one can remember that from last week.
No, I know.
We all tried to go out to Golden Gate Park and film a video for you guys, but it was complete mayhem.
Yeah, we got way too stoned.
Actually, I heard an awesome story from Hippie Hill.
Please share.
Which happens-
Explain what Hippie Hill is
So
first.
Hippie Hill's basically where everybody congregates in San Francisco. We actually had a video on the site a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Basically going undercover, and it's just, people go there, blaze up, sell weedables, whatever.
Weedable.
But so my buddy went, and he was saying that, like, all of a sudden, like, it's just like clouds of smoke, and all of a sudden, like, it was like a stampede. Like, I guess everybody just started running. And, like, it was like everybody got paranoid or something, and they saw, like, other people running. And, like, he said, like, he didn't even think about it. He just, like, saw the group, and, like, he started running. And then, like 2 seconds later, everyone stopped, and there's just, like, wallets and phones and, like, a bunch of shit, like, sitting on the ground because people were just, like, stoned out. And they just, like, got up and, like, ran in the middle. Like, I don't know.
Can you
it just seemed
imagine
like
being
such
like
a stoner.
Being on like 120 milligrams of THC and you've lost your wallet. Your head just explodes.
Yeah. So
Some guy's walking through with his little bag, picking up all the wallets, all the phones.
but that's like not Irie style at
Not
all.
Irie.
You know?
Right. That's not Irie.
No, I read a story about a guy who got robbed, actually, but at gunpoint.
That
At Hippie
sucks.
Hill?
In Golden Gate Park, down towards the middle of the park.
Well, that'll happen. It's secluded. People don't understand how big that park is. It's bigger than Central Park in New York. It's huge. It takes up half of the city. And we're right on our geography. Good to hear.
Today, it's his
But
geography.
we're sorry we couldn't get you the
Broadcast.
video, but maybe next event. I think ICP is coming to Sacramento pretty soon, so we might have to.
Oh, yeah.
We
No
might have to
way.
go up there and interview a couple juggalos for our users.
You might have to do that one on your own, Amity.
Shit, I'd love it. Please.
I think you already had tickets before you knew about the event.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get you guys to go. We should film something.
I just want to go by myself.
Yeah, for real.
I can only get us one backstage pass. So
Yeah,
sorry,
so
guys.
I got to use it, obviously.
Sorry. Oh, man.
All right. Well, what
That's
we
the
gonna
worst.
we gonna go into some topics
Yeah,
here.
let's
Should
get
we
into
do-
full clip here
Full
right
clip.
off the bat. Full clip. If you guys haven't seen the podcast before, it's a clip from eBaum's World or just from the internet in general. We do some old, some new. So this is it.
Full clip. Do you wanna mess with this? The can't stop. The best yet.
All right, so let's read the title here of this first
All
clip.
right. And you set it up.
Or would you want to do this one later? Here, we'll start with the other one.
Start with the other one?
And this one's more news related.
All
So
right.
the title of this clip is "Girl Does Not Understand Trust Falls." That title may change in the near future.
May change.
Maybe.
This is-
Uploaded by You Look Too.
Thanks, you look.
I think
Good
that
looking
person's
out.
a robot.
No.
No?
So here it's
not
a
just a
trust
program.
fall. It looks like two, tweens trying out a trust fall.
All right, so it's
Girls.
called the trust fall. So eyes have to be closed, okay? And when I say go, so I'm going to count and say go, then you have to fall and Daisy will catch you, okay? Mm-hmm. It's pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward.
Right. 1, 2, 3, go. I meant to fall backwards.
And you just, that thud, everyone knows that sound.
So the girl, what happens in this video is
You're
the girl.
right.
Let's let it play out. It's only a couple more seconds.
Obviously, because you're meant to fall backwards.
Let's go back to the fall real quick.
Yeah, let's play that one more time.
So she ends up falling straight
One,
forwards, even though the girl's
two,
behind. Everybody knows how
three,
fucking trust fall
go.
works, except for her.
Oh, look at that.
Three,
Let's just.
go.
God.
What was
No.
she trusting? Like that the ground was gonna fall?
I think she was. I think she was under the false assumption that the girl was like gonna grab her before she fell.
Just
Yeah, she didn't know what she was doing.
But that's
honestly.
you just don't understand how weight works.
yeah. It's like there's just
or
no
trust.
way. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly. Well,
great.
fail of the week. This
Yeah.
chick in England.
So I thought it
their
was funny,
accents.
simple clip. I didn't see it coming. You know.
Yeah. Neither did
I like how
she.
you break it down. It's like a stupid video.
just
Like,
fell
well,
forward.
it had some layers. I didn't see it. There were a lot of things.
I mean, there's a
going on.
reason why we enjoy certain clips.
Where do you
know?
think that girl is now with her life, guys?
Let's
just
dig
kidding.
more into no,
Somewhere with a
let's not.
broken nose.
Yeah.
And then
Not
we also
trusting
have this
much.
clip. I'll let Ramble Cron introduce it because he's the uploader.
Did I?
I don't think this is.
I don't think it's me.
Sorry, he's not the uploader.
But this one, okay, so I guess we'll break into hot topics. It's kind of related.
Okay,
so
this
give
is
me
a
that
video
lead.
that's also a hot topic, so it's kind of a great transition.
Hot topics. Ooh, hot topics. Yeah.
Never get tired of that.
All right, so this video is from what people are calling the triggering. It is it's a speaking tour by Milo Yiannopoulos and Steven Crowder, who are like alt-right speakers. One of them is kind of a comedian talk show host, and Milo is the editor at Breitbart News or Breitbart Media. And so they've been going to college, from college to college, just trying to rile up young students. They're hosting forums for like Republican students or whoever wants to come. And this is a clip where Milo tells the students that feminism, in his words, is cancer. And this girl in the crowd absolutely loses her shit. And let's take a look.
Run that clip.
It's pretty crazy.
Let's see here. All right, sorry about that, guys.
What Milo meant to say, what I'm going to explain, you will be pleased. What Milo meant to say is that feminism, while being a noble and valiant, courageous movement, there are certain schools of thought that are somewhat unwholesome. Right, Milo?
No, I meant it was cancer.
Is that him? The guy with the button
I am here to
down?
provide
That's the guy.
adult supervision. Calm down, young lady.
I wish you guys could, who are listening, could also see this woman.
They can see this lady yelling "fuck you" at the.
For contemporary third wave campus feminism is not cancer, but madness. Utter madness. No, listen, this is very important. Future historians are going to look back at what. Excluding true women of color!
Everyone's just getting pissed at this girl. And did he just scream "shut up" at her?
Future generations.
Look at that guy. Can we pause this for a second? Hold on.
That was amazing.
Let's dive in on this real quick.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk
First
about
of all,
already.
this fucking dude who's yelling, what is he supposed to be, like the ultimate man? So he's against feminism, which I'm not like super like on board with like super ultra anything. But this guy,
Yeah.
if he's supposed to be the John Wayne of people, he's sitting like this, like, yeah, it's cancer. Like, dude, I
Yeah,
would not
no.
like. What are you supposed to be the fucking most manly guy in this conversation?
No,
right
he's
now?
not. He's not serious. That's the thing.
So he's a comedian. He's just trying
Well,
to rile
he's
him
not
up.
a comedian. The other guy who yelled "shut up" is supposedly a comedian, but he is very comical because he says these things to get this response. This is what he wants, you know. He gave
Okay.
a speech where he walked up to the podium, pulled out his little iPad, and said, "Feminism is cancer," and then sat down. Didn't say anything else. And so it doesn't exist for any other purpose than
So-
to get
So
this
he's a
response.
troll,
More or
essentially.
less. a
He's like
troll.
an Andy Kaufman style troll.
But he still might believe. He probably believes the things he's saying.
Let's go back to it and see what
Let's
happens.
continue. I just think it's funny that
Break
this
the mood.
woman is being so polite and she's trying to mitigate the situation, like, oh, he didn't mean it. Listen to what I'm saying, but these people aren't listening to anything. You know, they're all there.
Yeah,
to
because
yell
they
at
all
each
know everything.
Yeah, everyone
Why would they
knows
listen to
everything.
anybody else?
Yeah,
They know. They're in college. They know everything.
everything.
All right, let's get back to
Let's
it.
keep going.
One more disruption and we'd have to ask you to leave the venue.
My free speech! You have to obey the rules of the venue.
I just want to start yelling at her.
Please keep your comments to the Q&A section.
This is the best part.
Did we find out what school this is?
It says UMass, I think.
UMass, Amherst?
I think so.
Dude, how do you look like a lunch lady at 19?
I know. I don't want to rip on that girl because I just feel like her life's already so.
I know.
No, I totally do. If you're gonna put yourself out there and scream in a room, and you know someone's filming you,
I don't think she knew that she was
looks
being
at the
filmed.
camera like 3 times, Dreidel.
I don't think she cares.
You don't think so?
No, she's obviously so upset. And
She's like literally looking
rightfully
you in the
so.
eyes.
She's rightfully upset because she believes in feminism and she's being told from somebody that her ideas are garbage. So anyone, would respond hostily.
I know, but
she
there's like a time and place. No one takes you seriously when you yell in a crowd like that.
I wish we could hear what UCM had to say about this.
I know,
clip.
man.
I know, he'd just be like,
He's
pretty cool.
He'd probably say like, "What the fuck is going on, man?
Yeah.
This world,
this world, dude.
this world, millennials."
Should we keep going with this, or are we done with this one?
Man, we can cut it. I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see it. It's just upsetting me.
It's on the site if you guys want to check it out.
And the name Leon Trout.
Leon Trout. Thanks for uploading that.
And that is super long name Milo Yiannopoulos. Tells students feminism is cancer. Calls his protester to absolutely lose it.
Check it out.
Check it out. And that was a full clip.
Actually, this is still hot. This is hot.
We're on Hot Topics.
So
Yeah,
it's
we
a
moved
full
on.
clip.
You're right. Well, that was a clip.
Topics.
All right. I still have an assortment of topics for today. What do you guys want to hear? Talk about first. So we have some politics stuff.
Nope.
Nope, no politics. Well, here, no, I'll do this one. This one's pretty good. So John McCain's a fundraiser for the John McCain campaign, was just arrested for having a active meth operation in her garage. She lives in Phoenix, Arizona, and has 2 children. And she was just arrested.
Some Walter White up in
Listen,
here.
well, hear this. They
In
found
the desert.
they found meth, LSD, heroin, 250 milligrams of MDMA, and
Damn.
$7,000 in counterfeit cash.
This girl
in
sounds
her house.
cool.
Yeah.
And she was raising money for John McCain when he ran for president, and when he is still.
Yeah,
being
but
in
was
the
she
Senate.
doing that when he ran?
I don't know.
I mean, this is like a cliffhanger.
It is.
So, some more has to come to light here.
We don't know how long it's been going on. I just
mean,
think that's pretty crazy.
That is
People
pretty
say
crazy.
politics is boring, but like.
No,
when you
politics
grow
is the
some
most
meth,
interesting thing.
When you start selling LSD.
Yeah, but when
becomes
you
pretty
look
cool.
into like what happens behind the scenes in politics, like all that House of Cards shit, and
Yeah.
even Veep,
True.
even though it's a comedy, that
I
stuff's
don't
like
know that.
super interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, I totally believe that politics is like House of Cards. I do.
I've heard from several of my friends in the DC area that it is very close to how it actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, good on her,
Motherfuckers.
raising her kids. Gotta make money somehow.
Gotta make money.
Yo, give me a
somehow.
bong hit real quick,
Yeah.
Dreidel.
And I mean, it's not the
Thank you.
campaign's fault for accept. They don't have to
Yeah, yeah.
do a paper trail for every dollar they get. I mean,
You're right.
Right.
But still, it's interesting.
I'm sure a lot of the campaign money right now is coming from some really shady places that we don't know. We will never know about.
Yeah, like foreign countries and.
Do you guys, before we move on from politics, do you realize that this election is going to come down to a woman who's being currently investigated by the FBI and a guy that was in Home Alone 2?
Yeah.
That's what our world is now. It's
America,
insane.
man.
Win.
All right.
You win.
What else you got for us, Kron?
Okay. This is a short little topic. This is just kind of crazy. Not so crazy. I mean, it makes sense with the way the world is today. But Comcast is buying DreamWorks for $3.8 billion. So basically, all of our media, everything we know, is going to be owned by Comcast eventually.
And as we know, Comcast is a great company. Nothing ever happens with Comcast. No problems with them.
I mean, personally, in this office, Comcast goes out like every other week. So fuck you guys. You
I
suck.
got no problem with you guys. Thanks for the credit on my account.
Yeah, you have to say that.
Kiss
They gave
ass.
you money, man.
Wow.
Here, Carter, this is one you like to talk about, Mac. Warriors just beat the Rockets last night. I see you got your cap on. How'd you feel? You were at the game.
Yeah, I went to the game.
Tell
I
us
went to
about it.
2 of the home games. We won them both. They're looking good, you know. I don't know how interested our users are in sports, but you know, they should have another run to the title, even with Steph Curry out for the next 2 weeks. So we'll see.
We'll see. We cover every topic, all right?
That's true.
Our users are vast. They have a lot of interest.
That's true.
Need to cover every topic.
I don't know if you guys, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to take them out. Maybe
give them the email address. You hit us up on the email and let us know what you want to talk about next week.
Please, give us something to fucking talk about.
Give us some stuff. We're just sitting here. We have nothing to do. We don't know. We don't really have any brains in our heads. So if you guys have bigger ones, just put them in a box, send them to us. We'll use them.
That's it. Crons making us look great.
Also that.
So should we move on? We can come back. I have more to talk about.
Yeah, we can move on.
Let's move on to Amity Island at the movie.
All right.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's all go to the movies, everyone.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
All right, what you got for us this week?
So this week we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Got a documentary. We all good to go? I'm gonna keep talking while you're going. All right. So we got a documentary this week. It is. I did a music documentary because we've been losing a ton of musicians. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. All right, move your ass out of my face. There we go.
It's a nice butt, though.
It's a nice butt. We got we've been losing a lot of musicians. We got Prince just passed away, Bowie, Merle Haggard. This dude passed away at the end of 2015, right before 2016, but it kind of got swept under the rug, which is a total disgrace because he kind of changed the way that rock and heavy metal was made. And I'm, of course, talking about Lemmy from Motorhead. Great musician. He was a staple in the Hollywood area for a long time at the Rainbow Bar and Grill. He was either at the Rainbow Bar and Grill, at his little apartment that he had rent control on, or touring with Motorhead. And he was about bourbon, downers, slot machines, and hookers. He was and playing the Rickenbacker like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
he was so good. And this documentary came out in 2010. Premiered at I think South by Southwest or something in Austin.
What's it called?
I think it's just called Lemmy. It's called 49% Motherfucker, 51% Son of a Bitch, and came out in theatrical 2011. But they just put it on Netflix, so you can watch it if it's still up there. I watched it the other night, and it's really badass. So I'm just going to show you a trailer for it right now.
Well, the basic difference is that most bass players sound like this. Whereas I sound quite different.
Bunch of cameos in this.
You don't have to be a metalhead to love Lemmy.
Fuck no, you don't, but you should.
Featuring Ozzy, Billy Bob Thornton, Slash, Mick Jones, Jarvis Cocker, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His apartment is the craziest fucking apartment in Hollywood. It's like, hell yeah, dude. Such a fucking gnarler. Yeah, at the end here, he plays with Metallica in this arena, and it's super sick. Yeah, so that's gonna be my pick for the week. Rest in peace, Lemmy. You were a badass, and we raise our beers to the sky. And if you have a drink at home, raise it up for a fallen hero. There we go. I'm not reaching that far.
Yeah, you got it.
Clink it. I know. Fuck it. It's for Lemmy.
Gonna break the new cups.
All right, that's it for me. So next week,
no, that's pretty cool, man.
So what do you give it? You know, out of a.
So I usually do the 4-star
stars.
rating. I give it a solid 3.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. I mean,
3.
you know, it didn't blow my mind. It's a little longer than it needs to be, but it's pretty badass, especially with all like he gets with a bunch of musicians that are really popular. Like him and Dave Grohl, they record "Run Rudolph Run" for some like heavy metal charity album. And it's really good.
That's cool.
And
it's on Netflix.
What's crazy is when I first started watching it, he has so much Nazi stuff in his house, and it doesn't say anything about it. So I was like, was this guy like a piece of shit, kind of? Because he had all this Nazi memorabilia, but he just He's like, I don't care like about them at all. I just think like their shit's cool, and he just collects.
That's like what the guy on trial in the OJ thing was saying.
Really?
Then he was a piece of shit racist.
Oh well, then there you go.
So, I mean, he did have like an.
Well, that's
iron
what he was
cross
saying,
on
but
his neck.
oh no, he has like a full SS tank uniform. And he gets in like, but he knows everything about German like military stuff. It's crazy.
Some people just obsess over like war stuff, and stuff like
military
that.
buffs get deep, man.
There's a lot of it out there.
Doesn't mean you support it, you know. But maybe it is fucking fascinating.
No, it is. I mean, the whole World War II is a never-ending like pit of like just knowledge that you're never gonna figure out.
I mean, it was one of the biggest catalysts in like human history. So much change.
Plus all
in
like
that period of time.
Yeah. But it's just crazy. Like, there's a scene where he goes out and like he gets to ride in like a German. I don't know if it's a Panzer tank, but it's kind of like that. And he like has his full uniform on. He's like, oh, and he's telling like all the guys this stuff. They're like, how the fuck do you know this? And they shoot the gun. And it's like the only time, like one of the only times in the movie you see him like kind of like get all giddy like a kid. They're like, let me, how's that? He's like, it's pretty good. It's great, man. I highly recommend it. And if you want me to review a movie, you have a suggestion, something you love to watch, send in the email.
eBaum'sWorldLive@gmail.com.
Send it in. I'll watch it. I'll review it.
Got mail.
And we'll talk about it. How about that?
Come on.
And that's At the Movies with Hamady Island.
All right. That was At the Movies.
Yeah.
Let's all go to the
Okay. Cool choice this week.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Thought I'd switch it up. Documentary. Been doing like comedies and action.
Yeah,
I've been on
cool
a big documentary run lately. I mean,
Really?
I can't. I don't know. I just never been into like a lot the make 'em up type movies. So I'm just feeling that groove right now.
Shit, yeah, dog. Is it crunchy, that groove?
It can be.
Is it like OAR, like Fish, that groove that you're feeling right now? You find the no button?
I got nothing for that.
Nothing for
I
what?
was right. Just asking Dreidel what kind of groove he was feeling.
Oh,
So we got anything from the users? Or?
We do have one. Pepper Peanut sent us
We still got Pepper.
one little screenshot, but it's not making.
You got mail.
I'm trying to decipher it.
Yeah, a lot of our users are pretty bad at typing.
Yeah, it says World of Dread, so I think it's Dread 808.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
what's
probably.
it say?
It says, and I think it's in reference to the video we had about the girl screaming.
Oh yeah, let's see what
It
they're
says,
saying about it.
LOL at Rosie O'Donnell's failed abortion. Dude, real life trolled, and all it took was an article quote.
He's talking about the guy who's on stage.
I think so. Yeah, I think.
Huh.
I mean, interpret that however you guys will. I'm not sure exactly what they're trying to get.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm guessing that fat girl was Rosie O'Donnell's abortion, and
I'm all up
something
for
about an article.
I'm all up for real life trolls. You know,
Yeah,
if you have
that's
the
the best
balls to
kind.
not do it from behind a username, or like if you just go out and just troll people, like Andy Kaufman was the ultimate troll.
Yeah.
If you ever go watch. Actually, I'm gonna pull up a clip right here, and we're gonna talk about this because this is trolling at its finest.
Is this Andy Kaufman?
Yeah, you guys keep talking. I'm gonna find
It's
it.
just an impromptu. We're
Andy
gonna go
Kaufman's pretty great. He wrestled.
impromptu clip.
You know, he did that whole wrestling thing
This is
for a
what
long
I'm
time.
pulling up.
I loved his
People
whole shit.
ate that shit up. They thought
And,
it was all
like,
real.
Yeah. He just was like, I could kick any girl's ass.
I could
It's
kick
amazing.
anyone's ass.
Yeah, he had that
Yeah,
big.
it's
The
great.
fat girls.
He had a big feud with Jerry Lawler, and this is a video he made.
You know,
after
Chip,
this
I can access
sick
my
ad.
Geico account 24/7.
Geico.
I hate that shit
sponsored
where you
by
can't skip
eBaum's
these.
World.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
just ran a Geico ad.
Who
on
cares? Everybody gets these every fucking day.
Yeah, you can't. You
Doesn't
can't
matter.
Avoid it. You can't avoid it.
Whatever.
I mean,
Here we go.
Mr. Lawler, I've heard all these things you've been
Ultimate troll right here. Watch this guy.
saying about me on television. You want to wrestle me? You want to wrestle me, Memphis style? All right, fine. I'm not afraid of you, Mr. Lawler, because let me tell you something. True, I only wrestle women, but I've wrestled women that are a lot bigger and stronger than you. Matter of fact, they're probably smarter than you because you don't have any brains. You're from Memphis, Tennessee. All you do is plow the fields and farm and the farm and the Is that how you talk to a man from Stanley, Mr. Lawler? Boo. See, Mr. Lawler, you don't have any brains. I'm from Hollywood. I have the brains. That's how I win my matches.
So fun,
I
good.
say the bigger they come, the harder they fall. You might be twice as big as me, but I've wrestled women that are twice as big as me, and I've mopped the floor with them. And that's what I'm going to do with you, Mr. Lawler. You challenged me to a wrestling match. I think you bit off a little more than you can chew. I'm going to wipe the floor with you, Mr. Lawler. I'll give you a little sample. This is what's going to happen when you and I wrestle each other in Memphis. Come here.
He's pulling up a big
What's your name?
girl.
Susan. How tall are you, Susan?
6 foot,
And how much do you weigh?
327.
327 pounds. That's a lot
She
more than
definitely
you weigh,
doesn't weigh
Lawler.
327.
Okay? Watch this. Let's go.
He just puts her in a headlock.
Puts her down. Watch.
She went down so easy though.
Starts banging her head. And then Bob Zamuda has to come in and save her.
This is amazing. I've never seen this.
Come on, baby! That's what just gonna happen
He's
to you,
got her
Lawler!
straddled
See?
from
Come
behind
on,
us.
baby!
smashing
His
her
response is the
head.
best. Listen to Zamuda and him.
Andy, I think you really hurt her.
Doesn't matter. She doesn't have any money. She's poor. She can't sue me. See, I can do anything I want!
Camera off. Shut this camera.
This is amazing.
Dude, I can't
Great,
take it.
you know?
I've
Wow.
never
They were
seen
doing
that before.
They were
It's like
doing
the
that shit in
first
Hollywood.
viral
Like,
video, yeah.
I know, in like 70.
It's just a prank. It's just a prank.
Yeah.
Or maybe earlier than that.
Wow.
But yeah, that's
Oh my god.
that's real life trolling at its finest.
That's amazing.
Dude, that's just comedy.
God,
That's
good.
beautiful.
That's why he was brilliant.
Oh,
All
man.
right,
Well,
sorry, I
that-
just wanted to get
No,
No, don't apologize.
Good
Do we have
tangent, man.
more? Can we
Yeah.
watch that a couple more times?
That's a good tangent.
Oh god.
What a lane to pick too. You're like, all right, there's this wrestling thing, and I think I could.
It's
I don't see
good.
any women wrestling. Like,
Yeah.
let me wrestle them. You know,
Right.
what a fucking great.
People gotta
idea.
remember.
It stirs up so much. Men wrestling women, you know? Like
Right.
that's not when is that okay? Not in like
Well-
you can't just go out and wrestle women.
Before the last couple of years, it was fine.
Was it?
Yeah, well, China, rest in peace, another one we lost in the street war
Yeah.
recently.
That's China's third mention on the podcast. 3 episodes.
3 months today. Really?
We done 4. China's been in 3 of them.
Number one
Gotta keep it
fan,
going.
dude.
Hell yeah.
How can we get her on here?
All right, so we're going to go to another hot topic.
Hot topics.
I mean, we have more comments. That
Oh, we
can
have more
talk
comments?
about.
Let's go to the users.
Let's
Let's see
go
what these-
from the users.
These scholars.
I love
Ball
that you guys are
bag.
tuning in.
Ball
You got
bag
mail.
slapper. Oh, wait, we got one from Meet M Laps.
All right, what do they say?
Who are these goons in the video?
Goons. What is it, a 1930s movie?
And he didn't get any thumbs up. And
Oh,
then
dog, you're
Ball
slipping.
bag slapper says your gods, and he got 3 likes.
There you go. Thank you, Ball Bag.
And then then Meat Flap says that's sad, and no one cares about the rest.
That's great.
There you go. Well,
Yeah,
thank you,
that's
Ball
great.
Bag. We are gods among men. And you've been throwing up some fire comments this week that I've seen, so we appreciate that too.
And I also apologize for these seats that we're sitting in. Like, we got to kind of slump over. It's kind of an awkward setup. So
Yeah.
it's not the most flattering. So, you know, you
Well,
guys at
soon.
home who are looking real hot behind your computer monitors.
Exactly.
We're trying our fucking best over here.
Your
I'm
neck
com-
beard's
Oh,
just
I forgot
growing.
that I had that my segment,
Yeah,
the
dude.
impromptu segment,
Let's
but
do it.
I gotta
Yeah.
get my notes. So
Get it, go
All right,
around.
go ahead and grab it.
carry on, my
We have
friends.
one more to read.
Go the comments
Uh,
again, Kron.
Ronald Magnus, who is the little brother of Ronald Reagan,
Oh, yeah, he's got that cool
says
Reagan
you're,
avatar.
you're pretty bad at podcasting.
Well, he must be really good at it.
Well, he actually had a typo, and he said you're you're pretty bad a podcasting. And then
podcasting.
did asterisk at ... Fuck. So
Dude, that
hey
guy's-
man, don't beat up yourself.
That
It's
guy's
okay.
funny, too.
You know,
He can
you,
get away
you,
with
you
it.
made a typo. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, there you go, man. Well, thank you for your honesty, and thank you for acknowledging your poor grammar. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
All right,
right, Mac.
thank you, users.
Keep sending them.
So back to what really grinds my gears is
Oh,
the
yeah.
impromptu segment from last week. I still don't have intro music for it because we're busy over here. You guys may not think we're busy. We're working hard, okay? So anyway, this is one thing that really grinds my gears. Does it feel like I'm reading? Because I was. Fake asses.
Fake. You talking about women with ass
Fake
implants?
asses.
Fake butts. This is a thing that's happening right now. Let me just read off some names and people who I'm suspect of having fake butts that I've been seeing in the media. and I just want to get into it with you guys. There's the Kardashians, the whole family. We can talk about. I feel like Kim has a fake ass, but
No, hold on. Let's stop real quick.
Okay.
Before you keep going, are we talking about implants? Or are we talking about like things under the pants? You have to be talking about implants.
That's what I'm talking. What do you mean things?
Like if they have like pads. Like,
No,
I don't know. Like a fat.
This
like
is
a
a real. It's like it's a boob job, but it's people are getting ass jobs.
Okay,
Ass jobs.
that's what we wanted to clarify because we've seen the naked photo. Of
Oh, right.
Kim. With her big oiled up ass with champagne.
Oh
on the
yeah,
end of it.
yeah.
So I was just
It's
making sure.
No. I'm talking about ass jobs.
Ass jobs. Okay, good.
So there's like Iggy Azalea. She's not really that famous anymore.
She has a
but
butt job?
I feel like she did. And then Nicki Minaj, I feel like, has one. And then there's this new chick. Speaking of China, Black China, been in the news also, and she also appears to have a fake butt. To me,
what's Black China all about?
She's affiliated with the Kardashian shit. I don't know. She's dating one of them or something. Look, I know more about Kardashians than I like to.
She walks
Yeah, obviously.
I'll fucking admit to it too.
So you don't like fake asses?
No, and it's like I don't.
What about fake tits?
I don't fake tits. I'm not personally a fan, but if people want to get them, fine. But I think fake butts, like we're moving into just a weird. Here's
weird
the thing.
territory.
Here's the thing about fake butts.
Get
It's
some
like
fake
the
balls.
butt is a crucial element on a girl, right?
Yeah, those exist, by the way, Kron.
So,
Yeah, I know you got some.
I mean, I feel like it'd just be horrible. I feel like feeling on a fake butt would just be like you're just ruining your.
Have you ever felt fake tits?
Yeah, I'm not a huge
It,
fan.
it wasn't
kind of
that
hard.
Kind of hard.
Yeah.
They
Well,
just
the thing
are. They
is-
feel like water balloons or something.
Well,
They're
yeah, well, they're
weird.
harder than that.
Yeah.
And if they do a bad job, they have that weird, like, airplane landing strip in the middle of them.
I'm a big, no surgery proponent. On
Me
that.
too. Work with what you got.
Maybe a nose
with
job
what
if
you
you got a real bad hook or
No.
something.
Jesus. Well, you are Mac Dreidel, so you can't say that. You're the only one in the room that can say that.
Oh man.
But I
You'd
don't
get
know. I'm
crucified for
seeing
that
more
shit.
like I'm seeing other videos pop up where girls are twerking and it's like their ass just looks like it's filled up with some kind of petroleum or
Yeah,
something.
it's like
it's
a
not
water,
real.
a water balloon
You're
kind
not
of
into
going
it?
up and down.
Let's talk about like a real big ass would be the bubble butt video, Major Lazer. If you've ever seen that.
Yeah, there's a lot of big
Those are
butts.
real.
You can,
big
I mean,
butts.
if a girl works on her butt, it can be big.
Well, I think the or girl or guy. Come on, let's not put anyone in a corner
Sure.
here.
Guys too.
If you can always tell if it's a real big butt because there's a little cellulite at the bottom,
But the thing is, like,
which is
why-
nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. Anyway, it grinds.
It
my
really
gears.
grinds your
Fake-
gears.
So
fake
you're,
butts,
you're
man.
more of an ass man then? No?
Maybe, but
Maybe.
it's just.
You like get into a corner
fake
and now you can't
asses.
defend yourself. You're like,
No,
well,
it's okay.
maybe.
I mean,
I'm just
think
trying to
it's
say
a
it makes me
terrible-
mad.
It's a terrible investment.
is.
It's a terrible decision,
It
and
is a terrible investment.
I don't like the look. It just looks strange. It's like a
Yeah.
you look like a oompa loompa or something.
Definitely. It's
One
like,
of
hey,
my
girls.
favorite. One of
And
my
that's
favorite,
that's no hate for little people. I'm specifically talking about oompa loompas. They don't.
Yeah,
they're
fictional
not real.
character by Roald Dahl. One of my favorite comics, Dana Gould, said that women that get breast implants, when they die, there's no, those things don't biodegrade because if they did, they'd fucking
really?
burst and kill you. So when aliens come to Earth, they're just gonna think we were a race of skeleton people that worshipped water balloons. It's
Dude,
pretty
they've
on the
like
money.
found such a interesting
Yeah.
way to preserve these water balloons, and I don't.
Yeah,
This is very
exactly.
fascinating.
Yeah, it's the coolest thing. This when our land has turned to dust, there will be breast implants and dildos that never go away. Is basically what the point
Dildos
of.
for eternity.
There you go.
I mean, not that there probably aren't any girls watching this right now, but if you
There's
are,
a couple.
Fuck
you
yeah, there
don't
is,
need
dude.
you don't need any implants. You're
No.
perfect the way you are.
They already know that.
Don't let anyone tell you that.
They already know.
I don't know. I mean,
Uh,
after the trend that we're hearing, seems
That's
like
true.
girls need to get nose jobs and boob jobs and lip jobs, and
I never.
some
said
of
that.
them are even getting dick jobs, which is totally fine if you really want to, but you don't
Go-
have to.
That's true.
You don't have
if you
to.
feel like lopping your dick off, go ahead.
No, I thought you
Lop
meant
it
getting
off.
dick extensions.
Is that a thing?
Extendos, bitch. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
extendos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did it. The original Man Show with Kimmel and Corolla. I think they had
Oh,
a
yeah.
segment where they went to a penile reconstruction doctor,
Huh.
and it's
Whoa.
pretty good. If we find that clip, we'll play it for you next week.
What else do you have on your list, Mac?
I got one other thing. It's dumb though, so I'll tell you.
Oh,
It's a
great.
cliffhanger.
Why don't you read it?
It's a cliffhanger.
It's a cliffhanger.
No, it's not
Good
timely,
movie.
and it's not
Doesn't matter if it grinds your gears. It grinds
Okay,
your gears.
this is really stupid, and it's one thing that grinds my gears.
Well,
Great setup.
No, it's like, I don't know. All right, I'll just say it. It's not like that big a deal. It's like in college sports specifically, they do it a lot. It's like after the third quarter of like a game, and then they do it in football a lot. And like the whole team on the sidelines, like it's at the end of the third quarter, the whole team on the sidelines, they all hold up the number 4. Like there's like the whole team like fourth quarter, and they're like, yeah, we're going to the fourth quarter. It's just fucking stupid. Like, yeah, all
They're
right.
basically just acknowledging time has passed.
Like,
Daha.
what are you doing? You're down 12. Like, you need to score. You don't need to be.
Well,
fucking
maybe it's to
telling you
amp the
guys
people
what
on the
quarter
court
it
up,
is.
right? To be like, yo, boys, last push.
Look,
This is it,
they're not
number
doing
4.
that shit in the pros for a reason,
Yeah.
kids.
Knock
Cut
it
it the
off.
fuck off.
Yeah, it's
Grow
true.
up, kid.
Shit's garbage.
The only one that could throw up the 4 like that is Ric Flair, not a bunch of tweens.
That's
West
right.
Side.
And why did he do that?
I don't know, because he's 4
Because it's the figure 4 leg
the figure
lock,
4. That's
dude.
right, man. Nature boy. No disrespect.
All right.
All right, so
thanks
let's
for
go.
that.
We got another topic going.
Oh yeah, we got a couple more.
Let's do a couple more and we'll wrap this up.
Yeah, let's see.
topics.
What do we have? Okay, so this isn't necessarily. Fuck off, man. So this isn't necessarily burning news. It's been going on for a week or so, but there has been a boycott of Target. Ever since North Carolina tried to pass this new transgender bathroom bill, which would allow people to use whatever bathroom they identify with. Target opened their bathrooms in their stores to anyone, saying that you can use whatever bathroom that you want to use. So if you're a man, you can use the women's. If you're a woman, you can use the men's. And it sparked a whole controversy, and so people have been...
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
So people have been boycotting Target. I don't know. I just think it's interesting. I think Target really wants to make a strong stance in the matter, like a lot of people have. You know, companies have been saying that they're not going to film and work in North Carolina. Artists have like canceled tours and shows in North Carolina, and you know it's Target's way to kind of fight this prejudice or injustice.
I mean, I personally don't give a shit who goes in the bathroom with me, but
I mean,
the thing is, what if like a guy that was like, you know, you don't have to walk into a Target and say, "Hey, I'm a registered sex offender," and you're a guy and you can just go in and my fucking daughter's using the bathroom, and you're in there with her. You know, there's got to be some kind of line.
Of course.
You know. But the thing also is, I mean, I'm not...
And that's not what Target wants. You know, Target isn't saying, like, oh, sex offenders, come and use our bathrooms. But it is...
I know, but there's
it is
like
a fear. You know, this is the fear that the public has is, oh, my daughter or my son is going to go into a bathroom and they're going to be assaulted. Or they're going to have to see, a transgender man come out of a toilet. And there's nothing
That's
as
fine.
there's
Just act like
nothing-
the guy's room is not as crucial in this debate as the girls' room. Let's just be clear on that. I think it's the women's room that people are most offended about. I've never been
that's what they're
standing
most
at
worried about.
I've never
definitely.
been standing at a urinal and being like, "Oh, I'm gonna look over at this guy's dick and make sure he's a guy." Like it doesn't matter.
Well, who wants to use the guy's room anyway? This place is fucking nasty all the
Dude,
time.
women's rooms are. I'll tell you from working
They're
in the
worse,
service industry
man.
for 10 years and cleaning up bathrooms, women's rooms are 10 times fucking more filthy,
Really?
especially after concerts and stuff.
Why?
Movie theater. I used to work at a movie theater. The women's room, fucking disgusting.
The amount of toilet
Blood
paper
or-
they use.
It's insane. They act
insane.
like it's like not made
They
of.
have
not-
little vaginas. They're like this long. And they need like a fucking wad of toilet paper.
They're acting like we're not cutting down
Dude,
trees to use this shit. They're like,
Yeah, dude,
there's shit and tampons and blood and like fucking blood marks.
No,
Like,
really. The things they
On the
put down
wall.
there, it's fucked, dude.
it's
Dude,
amazing.
I once
Dude,
had
I
to
had it all
unclog.
wrong.
I had to
Yeah.
unclog a woman's bathroom, and I pull out.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday, because I'm a sex offender. Yeah, because I was in the women's bathroom. No, I pull out a turd. 4 inches, 5 inches.
Well, everybody
What do you
shits. We're
think?
not talking about that.
It was a place I worked, and the
What do you
toilet
mean?
got
Where have you-
clogged.
Oh, okay.
Toilet got clogged at the place I worked.
So, when
Women's
you say
bathroom.
You pulled out a turd. It's just a weird.
Well, I said things
phrase.
before that.
Well, yeah, but that's the girl likes. That's
No.
not neither here nor there. People need fiber.
Yeah,
okay?
but the thing was is that this
Finish the
woman
story.
for a tiny little shit, put literally a bowling ball size of toilet
there we
paper
go.
in the toilet, like a fucking bowling ball.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, fucked up.
I mean, it's not all women, of course,
God.
but
Filthy.
But yeah, people
Filthy
are afraid.
bitches.
People are afraid that that men are going to go into the bathroom and harass their daughters, and not that they're going to do it, but that they're going to be allowed to do it. Like that's the difference is. I mean, what's stopping, a sex offender from walking into a bathroom?
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't.
They can.
the thing.
There's
they
not a
can
thing
already
where
do
it's
that.
like I'm not allowed in 500 yards of a target.
But
you
now
can go where you want. You're
Yeah.
not pissing in an elementary school.
So
Or,
I think a lot of
Chuck E.
it's
Cheese.
fear, but maybe some of it might have some real concern.
Well, we're gonna have to see how this plays out. Let's see if Lincoln Park ever plays in North Carolina again. Hopefully they'll.
Do they even still play?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do they?
Hey, dude, it starts with one show.
That's all it takes.
All right, what else you got?
I have
Going
some
long
more
on
hot
this one.
topics. Hot
Hot
topics. Hot topics.
Got more hot pockets for you guys.
Oh man, this one is this one's pretty sad actually.
Oh great, let's bring it down.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it down a little bit, guys. So a Doctors Without Borders hospital was just bombed in Syria. 14 doctors and some 20 patients. were
Everything's
killed.
always bombed in Syria.
Well, of course, they're having a war,
I
but
know.
the fact that these buildings are supposed to be like safe for both
Oh
sides.
yeah, that's bullshit.
Because
There's no place safe over there.
Of course, obviously.
We're not
I
fighting,
mean,
dude.
obviously by the facts, a place that is supposedly safe is being attacked.
Yeah.
But both sides acknowledge that hospitals are off limits. They say.
I don't know. It's like these are
I mean,
militants.
no,
they don't
like-
really care.
Well, that's the problem. It wasn't militants. It was the Syrian government.
Oh, it was the government did it.
Yeah.
See, that's why I didn't know.
That's
Wow. Okay. I
That's
didn't
the
know that
problem.
one.
It's like airstrikes on the hospital, and so war, as crazy as it is, has rules. There are.
You'd think.
If you're
They were
a government,
supposed to be.
If you're a government,
Yeah.
if you're an ambiguous body of soldiers, yeah, you can indiscriminately kill whoever you want without repercussions. But if you're the United States government, which is more scrutinized than any other force on the planet for every single step they take, these
Right.
things are huge.
I guess, man. I'm all about just watching eBaum's videos. I don't even know.
You have to find out what's
I don't
going
look
on
at-
in the real world. Man.
That's the only side I look at is
The
eBaum's.
only world you need to be paying attention to.
Listen to this.
We're going global.
Goofy in these streets. If everybody doesn't know what this is from, this is this clip that we're playing is from our Super Bowl City video, and we met these fire dudes that gave us this mixtape, so we thought we'd incorporate it as our theme.
Yeah,
We
Since,
appreciate them. If they're watching today, they say they grew up in New York City. They used to get high as shit on Reggie, which we all know is slang for really shitty weed, and watch eBaum's World. So if you're out there watching, we appreciate you.
Hell
Smoke
yeah.
some Reggie for us.
Smoke some Reggie. Play one more time. I wish we could figure out the name of your mixtape, but the cover made no fucking sense. It was a bunch of like emojis smoking weed, and it just said like "Fire Dude Man." Like we couldn't figure out what you were called, but we liked your music.
All right. We got anything from the users, or
Let's go to the users
Yeah,
one
let's
more
take
time.
One more
and
check.
we also got something to go out on this week too. So.
I mean, since UCM is not here, does anyone have any gaming stuff?
UCM sent me a thing. He's sick, but he was all about the podcast. He sent me a thing that said Sony was planning on making these new cameras that are contact lenses, so people can film you like you
Whoa.
wouldn't even know. Like I could be filming you right now.
I love that.
That's crazy, right?
I love
You
that.
love
idea.
that?
We
Yeah.
remember like what was it? The
Wait, say it again. Sorry.
it was like their contact lenses or something that will like film people, like their
It's
cameras.
amazing.
Yeah, it's
you can just see.
terrifying.
I love it.
Well, remember like in the city not too long ago, like 2 years ago, that Google Glass.
Yeah.
And that woman got filmed and the hate
but I
and got
love
her ass
those
beat.
She was at
videos.
Maltov's, right?
She was at Maltov's, the bar in the hate, and got her ass beat for wearing Google Glass.
Yeah,
That's
but
hilarious.
I don't know. I was kind of on her like.
Yeah, yeah.
Guy's
Fuck
a
those people.
fucking
Let her
retard.
whatever the fuck she wants.
Don't film me. I'm drinking at the bar.
I'm in
Who
Maltov's.
gives a shit, dude?
The
You're
bars
not,
suck.
nobody's even gonna watch your shitty video anyway.
Yeah, exactly. The only reason they watched it is because they attacked
Yeah,
her.
because you went nuts.
I mean, it's not like she was gonna like put it on the internet,
no.
This is just some like Minority Report
But
stuff going
okay,
on.
I mean, this is somewhat related.
It's gonna make
Slightly.
for great videos.
Did you guys
great
see that
eBaum's videos.
that they came out with a trailer for I forget the title, but it's about Snowden.
Oh
A
yeah.
movie about Edward Snowden. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Who's playing him?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
It looks kind of forced. Yeah.
Guy does not do it for me.
I'm
I'll
sick
tell
of
you.
fucking Snowden. in
Oh,
the
he
first
doesn't
place.
do it for you, does he?
Can we just?
No,
I mean,
Gordon Levitt. I just don't think he's a good actor, man. I'm not buying it, Gordon.
Well, here's my question. Do you think the movie's going to be leaked?
Oh,
I hope so. You gotta get that dub horn, man.
You're right.
That was perfect.
That would have been perfect. I got nothing for that.
All right. Well, let's go to the users real quick, and then we'll give a song to go out on. And
Oh, well, we have some really lovely comments. From
let's see what these fucking guys
fuck
have to
the
say.
You
Shit.
read these comments. You guys are pathetic.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you eat the turd?
Did you? That's a solid question.
We didn't eat the turd.
Okay. Well, there you go. You heard it here first.
But I mean,
What else
I don't
did they
even
say?
know. This might have been like just a direct email.
Oh, okay. We
Thanks for
appreciate that.
sending us that one, Pepper. It really lifts our spirits.
There
we
you go.
want you guys to email us, eBaumsWorldLive@gmail.com.
Yeah. If you're gonna email us, you can send hateful stuff too. That's totally
Yeah,
fine.
it's whatever. Send whatever.
I mean, we don't.
You've got mail.
We read these comments and listen to what you guys have to say, but we really don't care.
It doesn't hurt our feelings.
No, we
No.
care.
On the inside.
I
We
mean,
care
we're-
because sometimes you actually write clever, funny shit in the comments, and it's really funny, and that's why we like to feature them. And
We like to
so
feature
we
them.
appreciate you out there in your little forum world. We appreciate that. All right. So anything else, boys, before we go out?
Let's do it. Let's get
do
the
it.
fuck out of here.
So I. Oh.
You guys don't want to hear anything.
No,
Yeah, no, we do.
keep going. Come
no,
on.
you don't. You don't want.
Oh, fucking
You-
pity party for crime.
It's not a
pity party.
I
What other
mean-
cool, uplifting Syrian news?
No, it's just like other.
After the last one, it's
Jesus
like,
Christ.
Let's get the fuck
I feel like I want to go
Get the
watch
fuck outta here.
Angels
No.
in America to
I mean,
like
it's just more
bring myself
politics.
up.
It's more politics and like technology stuff.
All right.
Oh God.
still good to go?
Damn it. We're good.
Okay, keep going.
We're going.
Yeah, we're going.
Uh,
This is live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
So back to politics. Ted Cruz announced that Carly Fiorina is going to be his vice president.
Yeah.
Which is funny because the last time a presidential candidate announced a VP before being nominated or before being chosen as the candidate was in 1976, and it was Ronald Reagan who did it.
Oh, and it cost him the election.
I don't know. Did he?
In
I don't know.
70s. When did Reagan become president? I thought he was like an 80s.
I don't know.
Two-term 80s.
I don't know either.
Yeah, it might have cost him, but
Maybe. Well, I don't remember.
Ted Cruz also got
88. We're
called.
getting at 88. That's way
He
too
got
late.
called worse than Lucifer. People hate this guy. They hate him. We're having a Photoshop contest right now called Lion Ted. If you guys want to,
Oh, that is a good
send
one.
us an image. It's up on the site. Go and look for it.
The evangelicals love him.
You can win $50. It's pretty cool. But he's a total. They call him Lion Ted. It's great. Donald Trump coins these names for all these candidates. 1 for 38 Kasich. He's won 1 out of 38 times, so he's 1 for 38 in Lion Ted. It's pretty great. The dude fucking knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
He
I
is
agree.
running a meme candidacy, a reality TV show-esque presidential.
What's just funny
run.
about Trump is the way he talks sounds like a guy at McSorley's in Manhattan at the bars. Yeah, I'm fucking great. Of course I'm gonna win. Okay. What do you think about Mexico? It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. Jimmy, is it terrible? Just talking to some guy you
fuck
don't
that
know.
place.
You're like, oh my god.
What do you think about America? It's great.
It's funny to watch.
Yeah, I know.
But he's a
those guys
smart-
are
he's a smart
classic
guy.
when you run into them.
I forgot what comic said this. Well, no, Barry Crimmins, the comedian, had a really good joke about this election. And he said, the problem with this year's election is someone's going to win. This is the way I feel about it. And then another guy said, who would you rather vote for in this election, the turd or the chocolate-covered turd? Which is also how I feel about this election. So that's all I'm going to say about politics today. No one wants to hear about that. They want to hear fart noises, and they want to hear bong rips.
If that's all you make them out to, that's all they're ever gonna.
This
live up
election's
to,
all farts and bong rips. So what else? What are we going out on?
All right. So do you guys ever? We talked about space a couple weeks ago, and you guys said you were afraid of it.
Yeah,
But,
fuck yeah, I am.
SpaceX is planning to send a spacecraft, not necessarily a manned spacecraft, but a spacecraft to Mars by 2018.
Who's this? China?
SpaceX.
Oh,
This is Elon
SpaceX.
Musk.
Oh, Musk.
Yeah. This is California-based, Silicon Valley.
To Mars,
exploration.
unmanned? I mean,
Unmanned to
we've already-
Mars. But we've already done it.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a private company. It's not going to be NASA, which means in 5 more years, people like us could
It's
be going to
cool.
Mars.
That's cool. I'm all for it.
Good.
Yeah.
It doesn't
send,
seem
send
like
every
that,
Tesla owner, please. Get them off the planet.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Every time you see a Tesla in the city and a guy gets out of it, he looks like one of the albino brothers from Matrix Reloaded. It's like the only people that buy those cars.
So good for him.
They all it's just like every Tesla comes with the Aphex Twins full discography. Like that's the only thing in the cars.
Yeah. We had a video of a Tesla racing a Ferrari.
Who won?
Tesla.
Tesla.
It was a Tesla SUV.
Damn.
But I was reading that some people were saying that the Ferrari was an older version and that it wasn't necessarily the best comparison, and also that these new electronic cars are like crazy fast.
But these Teslas, like, they only go, like, you can't even take them on like road trips.
You can go 250 miles on a charge.
Yeah, like driving 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, but how long does it take to
Bullshit.
charge?
I don't know, like say a couple hours, yeah.
But like
that sucks because like you wouldn't even get to LA or San Diego.
That's what I mean.
As of now, it sucks, but I mean, getting around town, that what's
might be
what's
all right.
worse, having to rely on like a gas-powered car forever, or potentially having a car that is going to be.
We'll just
good enough
work
to
on
do
it
what
until
I
it's like a.
Well, of course, they're not just going to quit. They didn't just
Don't
get
sell
there
'em.
and stop.
It's just the people that can afford that.
Well, obviously now, it's not the most perfect situation, but it's the first step.
Okay.
Hey, the future's now, guys.
Future is
if we can agree on anything, the future is now. And
Just happened.
I think that's it for us today. How long have we gone?
Yeah, let's bounce. We've been
Going a
doing
while.
this.
Yeah.
So to go out, guys, I thought we would just keep the love alive and go out on some Lemmy, some Motorhead.
Sounds good.
So until next week, eBaum's World Live. Have a good week. Send us an
All right, guys.
email. We'll see you soon.
All right,
See you
guys.
later.
Peace.
Peace.
If you like to gamble, I tell you how you land. You win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. The pleasure is to blame. Make no difference what you say. I don't say greed. The only card I need is the ace of spades. The ace of spades. Playing for the high road, dancing with the devil, going with the flow. It's all a game to me. Seven or 11, snake eyes watching you. Double up or quit, double strike or split. The ace of spades, the ace of spades. You know I'm going to lose. The gambling's for fools, but that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live.